From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. The Dodgers will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Erick Fedde gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here's Corey Seager. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees our game time temperature. The 2-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed, strike three. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit. And why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there, up and away. That breaking ball, D-Roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Puig stands at first with one out. And it's fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Swing and a liner. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Two-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So striding in, Chris Taylor. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. In his career, Taylor carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
At the plate, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. In now, Eduardo Nunez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. The 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about it. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Here's another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Ready with the 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Pitch out. 1-1. Nothing doing. Happ leads off first with one away. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Now the payoff pitch home, and a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First offering on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Ready? Now the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Pulled toward right center field. Puig giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, and the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Wood sets with the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bellinger's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Mets out in front, 2-0. Stepping into the box, number 13. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Dodgers have really dominated so far. They've got the chance to complete a sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
The 1-2 is outside for a ball. The Dodgers do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
The pitcher, Alex Wood, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey.
So stepping in, Corey Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Here's the 0-1, and it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hal has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Digging in, Kyle Lewis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner is there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Striding in, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peterson giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next for the Mets, Eric Fedde.
Eric Fedde.
Wood into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And that misses ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two out, nobody on. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Swings through it for strike number two.
Ready to count 2-2.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number three. Mets go down 1-2-3. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back to daytime baseball on the show from Citi Field. Thanks for joining us. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He reached on a single in his first try.
Center fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball three. The 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ah, way to get dirty. What a play.
Now batting.
So an outstanding play at short to take away a potential base hit there. And with that, we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Into the box now, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a look at ball one. The average right at 280 coming in. 24 home runs and 64 runs batted in. The 1-0 home is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. Number 25 for him on the year, as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Chris
Brandon
Taylor.
Taylor.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Man, he was all over that changeup right there, just not able to keep it fair. That front shoulder leak just a hair. He's got to regroup right here.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Standing in now, number 13. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Taylor, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Jock Peterson. In there, now the throw. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Chop this one right side. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5 and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Ian Happ.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Barnes recovers. The throw to first is in time, one down. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Bases are empty, one man out. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Riding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He drew a walk his first time up. Snap move over to first, and the runner back in standing. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Bare-handed for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Leading off for the Dodgers, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Alex Wood. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
Now batting, Corey Seager. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Leading off for the Mets here in the 4th, third baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0. He's a heater in there for a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Wood into the windup. Here it is on 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding into the box, Kyle Lewis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now this is shot fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Rosario is off at first with 2 away. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. On its way is pitch number 75. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
3-2 now. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. At the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Center fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping up now, Justin Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Throws in quickly as the go-ahead run holds at third. 2nd and 3rd now. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his 2nd base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count. Right side hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from 3rd as they seize control here, 3-2.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Taylor behind 0-2 the count. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Robert Gesellman takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Robert Gesellman.
Standing in now, number 13, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 misses off the plate. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Working for the punch out, and the offering struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Jock Peterson now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This one smoked the other way. High and deep to left. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is low and outside for a ball. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that is off the first base bag. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
In now, Austin Barnes, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
He's set, now the pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. 3 runs already home here. Two balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mets 2. Zach Wheeler will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 45, Zach Wheeler.
Jeff McNeil will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jeff McNeil.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. He comes in at 262 on the year. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Soft liner towards short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
McNeil on at first, nobody out. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Peterson to the track. Gone into the upper tank. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez.
Eduardo
And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Two and 0 to Eduardo Nunez. Three and 0 now.
Count 3-0.
Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The next 3-2. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And it's a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bellinger is camped under this one. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Yoenis.
So digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball, is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taylor has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Wheeler into his motion. First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Slider up that he gets a call on. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Batista takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 63.
Andrew Toles will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Andrew Toles.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. To his left, Nunez. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in, Yasiel Puig. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Missed with a breaking ball. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to Puig. A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Strike called, now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ross Stripling enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Kyle Seager.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Stripling has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Runs up and gets this one down. Turner right there, and he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Center fielder, number 5, Kyle Lewis.
Standing in, Kyle Lewis. He's set, and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Seager. At second, Rosario is over at first with one away. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 2-1 home. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. Step on the bag for one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting,
Michael Conforto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
number 30, Michael Conforto.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Mets leave them loaded, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Sam Tuivailala is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Sam Tuivailala.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Baseman, Justin Turner.
From the stretch. Up around the face. The 1-0 delivery. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Nunez fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Left fielder,
Cody Bellinger will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Happ waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 is in there for the second strike.
You got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Number 46 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 46.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. He's a .333 hitter.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Yoenis.
Into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he lays off for ball one. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. He's gone 2 for 5. To the right side and through, a base hit. Goldschmidt blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. Mets strand one. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Leading off the inning, number 13, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. There's a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
The right fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Stepping in, Jock Peterson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Three and one to the Dodgers left fielder. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side.
Now batting, number 40.
Matt Kemp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A little bit outside. 2-1. Kemp in front at 3-1.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
The 3-1. And he lays off. Nope. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's Corey Seager. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run scores. And a relay to the plate. And he's in there safely. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Seager, the runner at second with 1 away. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Joaquin Soria enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Joaquin Soria.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. takes a good curveball at the knees.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Cody Bellinger would be next. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, left fielder.
Well, next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Cespedes going back, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Plawecki over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Mets 4. Kenta Maeda is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. A hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And there's ball 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Hit out towards second. Taylor's got it. And that's out number 1.
Center fielder, number 5, Kyle Lewis.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Lewis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Plawecki. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Bends into the zone for a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
To third. Gloved by Turner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Mets 4. Digging in, number 13. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
No strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Lewis has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now, Austin Barnes, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home, and he fouls this one off. another 0-2. Here's a line drive caught coming off the bag. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Number 18.
Kyle Farmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 65. Kyle Farmer.
A ball and no strikes. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 3 driven in. The 1-0 home is called a strike as he pulled the bunt back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A runner on first with 2 away. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers out in front 11-4. Scott Alexander, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Scott Alexander.
Brandon Nimmo will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Hit out towards second. Glove by Taylor. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Ian Happ. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Puig is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Second baseman.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Seager has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Dodgers put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Zach Wheeler wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final